Learning target 710 is actually very similar to learning target 7.4 in that you are given this equation, an equation, it's in various forms. What do you know about that equation? And in this case, can you actually match it to a graph? So before I even look at the graphs, here's what I know. This equation is in intercept form. It opens up because there's a positive 1. So opens up. And it's an intercept form. So if I put x plus 4 equal to 0 and solved it, I would find that one x-intercept, so my x-intercepts, one of my x-intercepts is x equals negative 4, and the other one, if I put x minus 2 equal to 0 and solved it, and x equals positive 2. So I'm looking for one that opens up, crosses the x-axis at negative 4 and positive 2. And let me see. Opens up, crosses the x-axis, negative 4 and positive 2. Now this one opens up, but that's certainly not negative 4 if that's positive 2. So this one must be the first equation, which means this one has to be A. Now, they're asking me for this intercept. I just said it crosses at negative 4 and positive 2, so L must be the point positive 2, 0. And I would get that with the x minus 2 equals 0 and then solving it. Now, the next one, I know it also opens up because the coefficient of x squared would be positive. Oops, not opens up, opens up. This one is in vertex form. So I know the vertex is the point positive 3, positive 6. The reason it's positive 6 is if I subtracted 6 from both sides to get that 6 back with the y, it would be a y minus 6. So I'm looking for one that opens up, and the vertex is at positive 3, positive 6. So 3 has to be B. And again, the vertex that we just found was 3, 6. This one is the only one that opens down because of that negative coefficient of x squared. So I could narrow it down that way. And that's all I really need to say because it's the only one that fits that description. So it's the only one that opens down. That's C. It's also an intercept form though, and they want to know what this intercept is. So I take the part of the equation, the x plus 4 equals 0, and I solve it by subtracting 4 from both sides, so the point negative 4, 0 is that point. And then the last one, I know it opens up because the coefficient of x squared is positive, and the y-intercept is the one that I can get here. I can't tell what the x-intercepts are, I can't tell what the vertex is, but the y-intercept is at y equals negative 30. The y-intercept here is not at positive 6, because if I put 0 in for x, 0 minus 3 squared is negative 3. Sorry, 0 minus 3 is negative 3. When I square negative 3, I get positive 9 plus 6. The y-intercept here is actually positive 15. But if I put 0 in for x here, 0 squared minus 7 times 0, that whole part is 0, minus 30 gives me a y of negative 30. So this one is D, and the work I could show for how I find that, here's my equation. If I put 0 in for my x's to find where this thing crosses the y-axis, it crosses at negative 30.